Hey y'all, what's good y'all? Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be vlogging. I do want to thank everybody that participated in subscribing to my channel. We met our goal. I am at 1K. Yay. So that is another step in this journey, this treacherous journey. I've had YouTube for a couple of years now. I really didn't start taking it serious up until, probably a year ago, to be honest, a year or 2 years ago. But now that I'm taking it a little bit more serious, I see that we knocking off some next level stuff. We knocking off some steps. So I do want to thank everybody for getting me to 1K subscribers. I appreciate you guys so dearly. Today, I literally freshened up. I got my meditation music on, but I don't want to get copywritten, so that's why I put it on pause. So I'm actually about to make some tea. I'll meditate. I did want to do a little Bible study really quick. It's good to study from, every now and then. So I'm going to do that, and then order some food and then eat before I work out, or maybe eat after. I don't know. I'm hungry. Even though I've been snacking all yesterday, I am so hungry still. It's like you get more hungry after you eat. Like when you eat late at night, you wake up more hungry. But I don't know. I feel like it be eating in my insides or something. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to be vlogging throughout the day. And then I did ask Instagram to ask me some questions. So throughout the day, we going to stop and talk and drink some wine and answer those questions that you guys have for me. But as you guys see, I'm still lashless. Okay. I really need some lashes. It is going to be a great day. So yeah, I'm actually cleaning up a little bit before I do anything. So I'm going to go pop the tea in the microwave, and then I'm going to clean up a little bit before I finish cleaning up. So follow me. So I already put the workout mat over here. I'm going to meditate and work out over here today. And then I have my stuff out here, just getting ready. Music and meditation. I love this book. If you guys are into just creating a journey of peace, this is a really good book because it alters out all your flaws, the things that you're probably focusing on that's stopping you from peace, and then the things that you do need to focus on that gets you on the journey of peace. So this is a really good book. The guy that actually gave it to me, he was actually out at a day party, and he literally came up and gave me the book personally to me and my sister. So super dope book. Did a survey on it and everything. It really, really, really helps on that meditation peace journey. So got me some lemon tea. So I'm gonna just make it all the snacks that I've been eating throughout the days. I think I need a detox though. Yeah, for sure. Need a detox. So I've been eating this the whole time. They have some blues. This is probably what I'm gonna order again. Okay, it's just wings. It's actually really good. The food actually been really, really good out here. So it's a good thing. Alright, so I got my tea. So I'm actually, before I meditate this morning, I'm actually going to get into some reading first. We're gonna get into some reading first. Reading is very fundamental, and it's been a minute since I've actually read this music and meditation book. I think I'm at like level chapter 5. Super easy to read too, because I know sometimes people like things that they'll be able to understand, comprehend easily. But yeah, so it'll give you chapter 1, and then it'll tell you the buildup. So this is physicality and earth. So chapter 1 basically starts out with the buildup, self-security. So it's basically telling you this is the thing that you need to work on is your security. A lot of people, a lot of us, a lot of the times, we want something for ourselves, but a lot of the times we don't feel like we are worthy of that. Like we're very insecure. You know what I'm saying? We want to take the 10 steps ahead, but really we're thinking so much, overthinking about it, that instead of taking those 10 steps, we kind of stand at a hole and kind of be like, I got to do this, that, and the third before I get to that. And the insecurities is kind of what is taking us back from what it is that we need to complete in life. So the buildup is security, and then the breakdown is fear. So not being afraid. So kind of just what I said, you kind of overthinking too much. Oh my God, what do I got to do to get to those 10 steps? And instead of just doing it, we're thinking about what could possibly happen in that moment that could probably ruin us from getting to this 10 steps. When really, we need to build that security within us to be like, hey, even if I don't get to the 10 steps today, I'll do 3 steps. The next day I'll do another 3 steps. Then the next day I'll do another 3 steps, instead of just saying to ourselves, you know what, this is too hard for me, I can't do the 10 steps. Instead of thinking about ways, how could I break this down to actually achieve it? So that's actually one of the biggest things that I've learned about myself, is I'm such a big overthinker that if I'm here to make a decision, I'm thinking about 20 different ways of how it's a fucked up decision, instead of being like, hey, let's just do it, and then we'll work through it as time goes, So the breakdown is fear. So the fear of not being able to complete, or the fear of failure, or you know what I'm saying? So that's cute. And then the perspective is basically like the overall summary of what it was that we need to take from both the buildup and the breakdown. And then it's also cute because it also has daily quotes. So quotes by anybody that you could think of, legends, singers, artists, whatever you want it to be. These are quotes that you could take from it. And I like to just pick like my favorite quote from it. But a lot of the quotes are, touching in a way. So then it has the exercise. So the exercise is basically more of a hands-on exercise. So it'll basically tell you, in this exercise, it told me to seek a place in nature, somewhere calm, somewhere peaceful, where I could get in tune with myself. So basically clear my whole mind and only think about what the present time, where it is that I'm at, and how the environment around me can help me escape, So that's what the exercise is, and it basically gives you like a huge breakdown of what it is that you need to do to accumulate that exercise. So that is what it is throughout the whole book. So like I said, this book is super helpful. Before I read this book, I read a book called A Journey to Peace, which was very in tune spiritually, and also giving insight about meditation and what it is that we need to work on to, like I said, with this book, help with the journey of peace. So it's really been very, very, very entertaining and educating as well. So feed your mind some of that. I want to know what meditation video that I be actually stretching and meditating to. This is actually it. This is super easy. This is actually one of the first videos that I started to watch. Like when I started the whole meditating thing, it's super easy. You catch on very quickly with the stretches. and it's just a really intermediate version of meditating. So the more and more that you do this, of course, the more advanced that you'll get. But I love this. She's super calm. Her voice is very calm, and I'm fucking with it. It's only 10 minutes. So this is what we about to do. All right. So anytime I meditate, I try to just meditate with the same song, just so that, the same video, just so that I could get a little bit more accumulated with how to meditate. And then, of course, move on to whatever else, of course. But this is one of them.
Hello, this is Pau. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna guide you in a stretching and meditation class. Through the stretches, we're gonna prepare the body to sit in meditation for around 8 minutes. So inhale when you bring the elbows up and exhale when the elbows down. And now reverse the movement. Inhale, elbows up, and exhale, the elbows down.
All right, y'all. So I'm actually done with the meditation. So how do you guys feel? I'm telling y'all, the more and more y'all do this workout, the meditating exercise, the stretches, so much more, you will feel so much more alive. I don't know. Meditating has really helped my anxiety, has really helped like my depression. And it also, it does something to like, after I meditate, I work out, and it really does something to me, knowing that like my body's relaxed. It takes in like the exercises so much more versus if I was already hectic and then I decided to like, had a hectic day and decided, hey, let me work out, but really calming your body before working out really feels so much different. I ordered some hot boneless wings. Don't judge me. Spicy lemon pepper. I'm gonna let this cool off for like an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna work out. Again, don't judge a bitch. So this is actually a natural bar soap. You can get this at like your nearest beauty supply store. I literally forgot what it was called, but this is also what adds a lot of glow to my skin. It's really one of those natural soaps that kind of are shaped weird and kind of look weird. I actually bought this for Lex, but she ain't using it, so I'm gonna take it. But I really love this soap. It lasts a while, and it also helps bring that glow. So this is what that is. Very funny story. I don't know. I love washing my face. Growing up Haitian, like in the mornings, if we don't shower, like let's say we showered the day before, and we decide not to shower, we call it fait toilette, which means you go in the toilet, you wash your kum with some water. That's why a lot of Haitians at their house, they have like maybe kind of like a douche, but they have like a cup or like a water bottle that's nearby, even to keep yourself fresh throughout the day, which I realize a lot of cultures aren't even aware of. But you also wash my mom taught me to wash my face 3 times with a bar of soap, and make sure that you lather it up, and then also your arms, always wash your arms. So it's so funny because I think that's why I like washing my face now, and making sure that my face looks clear and look healthy, because my mom used to always be on it, like, make sure you washing that face about 3 times, 2 to 3 times, like in a row. So that's why I miss face. You already know the finishing touches. We are gonna put some toner, and I do have an oil control toner. Although my face can be dry and oily at the same time, I like the toner because it creates no blemishes. Also lightens your skin, tones up your skin, and leaves your face hydrated. So you know I gotta do it with the toner. And I had this bottle for a minute. It's actually a pretty big bottle. And then of course the Dove body lotion. Y'all know me, I use the Nivea, but today I'm gonna just use this. And then of course the tea tree oil. Okay, listen, tea tree oil, everything. Tea tree oil, I love tea tree oil and lavender. Tea tree oil, lavender, everything. Okay, and that's how we do it. I'm about to finish up so we could get ready to sit and sip. Sit and sip. Ay, sit and sip. Ay, sit and sip. So I am all set and ready. So we about to go in the kitchen so we could pour our wine. Yay! I'm honestly gonna do the video like this. Comfortable. So I actually had one of Lex's the team's manager, actually, he's very cool, came and picked up brought me some stuff. So I told him to take these, and he brought me well, I had some grits. I really wanted some grits. He got me a lot of it. Y'all, I don't know, something about Takis, like the spiciness and like just everything. It's just like a flavorful of a tacky. I love it. But I love Takis. He got me some water. So that was nice. I was like, you don't even need to, but he did it anyway. All right, y'all. So this is probably gonna be the last part of the video, to be quite honest with you. Today was definitely a very chill, eventful day. Self-care, um, meditation, working out. Okay, my legs are on fire. But I wanted to finish off this video with answering questions with you guys. And y'all see the drip? My baby and my baby Brant only. The drip, the drip, the drip. Check it out. The drip. And my drip coming very soon. The drip. Anyways, like I told y'all, we gonna sip and talk. So we gonna sit and sip. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. Sit and sip. Maybe I should start a thing called sit and sip. I don't know. Okay. So sit and sip. I'm gonna use my computer because I'm gonna just take the questions off of there. But today we are going to be drinking, which is super good. I actually looked it up. It's actually pretty expensive wine. It's not like that $9 wine that you get from like Publix or Walmart, which is not a bad thing because I love me some wine regardless. By any means necessary, I love me some wine. But I don't have any wine glasses. So I'm about to fill that up. Whoa, I would drink it out the bottle, but I don't want y'all to judge me. But yes, we are in full effect. Got my Jolly Rancher candy, got my wine, and I got my questions that you guys asked me. Now, it'd be funny because a lot of the people that ask me answer, when I tell y'all to ask me questions, I don't need y'all to answer the way that y'all be answering, okay? I'd be like, can I get a question? And y'all be like in my comments complimenting me, you know, telling me a whole story. Like, I'd be like, man, just answer the damn question. So I just picked out only a few questions, and I'm only gonna answer a few. So that's just what it is. So how many questions I got? Okay, I got quite some questions. So I'm gonna try to blow past this as quick as possible. So let's get it. Whew. All right, so the first question, y'all came in trying to get at a bitch, okay? Y'all really came in a little hard, okay? The first question was, do you cheat? Do I look at you like a cheater to y'all? Do I? No, I'm not a cheater. That's actually one of like my biggest pet peeves, like in a relationship, is cheating. That's like a big deal breaker for me. I don't cheat. I'm a Sag. We don't cheat. We just leave. I've never been a cheater. I think my whole prerogative when it comes to cheating is, why stay in something if you know that you want something else? So the biggest thing for me is, I'd rather just leave. If I know that I'm getting interested, or if you're not satisfying me or fulfilling my every need in a relationship, we don't got to continue what we got going on. You feel what I'm saying? We don't got to continue that. And I'm going to be straight up with you. This is not working anymore. I'd rather keep the respect for myself and for the sake of the relationship, because you never know how the relationship, maybe you guys, you know, let's say, you know, you dated somebody and one day you just wake up and you say you're not into the relationship no more. You don't want to have to ruin the potential of it working again by ruining the trust in that relationship. So no, I'm not a cheater. I'd rather leave than to cheat on you, or vice versa. I would want the same for me. So kind of how I look at it is, I treat my partner with respect, and I'm always going to treat my partner with respect, because I want that for me. I want that in my relationship. So the same way I want to get treated is the same way I want you to get treated. So no, I am not a cheater. Even though people like to be like, oh man, she look like a cheater, or she look like a player or whatever. No, never been. I've always been wifey material. I want one person only. So, all right. So, how do you still love someone that is still in a relationship? I don't know how to really answer this question, because no, why would you be in a relationship if you still love somebody else? So no, I feel like my past is my past. I don't fuck with no exes like that. Like, I'm probably really good friends with probably just one, but it's not like always texting, always calling, always hanging out with each other. It's once in a blue moon, you know what I'm saying, that I ever see him, you know. So yeah, no. That's crazy. To love somebody and to be in a relationship with somebody else, that's insane. So bitch, if that's what you want, you need to let me know, because no. Are you interested in doing photo shoots? Absolutely. But one thing that I despise about photo shoots is you're in the photo shoot, they're doing their job, you're doing your job as a model, and first off, when you get the pictures, the quality isn't what you anticipated it to be. And then for two, y'all be having a bitch wait months and months and months just for some fucking pictures. Like, no. I literally went through an incident where this photographer told me to come in, and despite the fact that, well, not even despite, like, it was a really good shoot to me. I felt like I killed it, you know what I'm saying? But come to find out, rumors is this guy is a super super into adult porn, which is something that he kind of brought to my attention when I was there, but I kind of like, you know, kind of like shut it down. Like, no, we're not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not who I am. That's not what I do. Sorry, no. But come to find out, he video cameras women that comes to his studio. So basically, he's telling you to come do a free shoot, but really, you're not getting your photos. He's really recording you on his adult porn site. And whoever his audience is paying a lot of money just to see you shoot. That's why I don't really shoot. I don't like to shoot, unless I know you for sure. I don't like to shoot in the nude, or I don't like to shoot not knowing who the photographer really is, because I'm very, very, very private with, like, I don't like my photos being out there. I'm very private with everything. Like, I barely even have nudes on my phone. And if I do, it's on hidden. Okay? So... So that's like a huge thing for me. I don't like it. A lot of people have catfished me. I've gotten catfished multiple, like, I could literally count on my hands, toes, feet, head, knees, all that, how many times I got catfished. So I'm very, very particular with who I shoot with and who has my content. And bitch, is you gonna edit that in time, because I'm not waiting months for no photos that come out regular anyway. So don't play with me. Next question, can I take you out? No. I am in a relationship for the 1000th time. I keep telling you guys that I am in a relationship. Man. And not just that, but even if I'm not in a relationship, like, what on my page feeds, or like, what do I post that feeds that I want to be taken out, or that I'm available? Because I'm not. Okay. Oh. You know what? How I get with wine, baby. You know how I go with some wine. When I start, I can't stop. Okay. Next question. What is your biggest fear in a relationship? I think my biggest fear in a relationship would be cheating, like being cheated on, or like living double lives. Like, really, you're probably like in love with me, but you also have somebody else that you adore and that you love as well, and you can't seem to, you know, get them off of you type shit. You know what I mean? So that's probably like my biggest thing is having to be in competition with somebody else, and I have no clue about it until, you know, what happens in the dark comes to light. But that's like my biggest fear, because I've been cheated on, or I've been, you know, I've been through disloyal scenarios and stuff like that. That's why my relationship, if I am in the relationship that I'm in, or any relationship that I'll be in, it don't matter. I'm gonna give you the same energy, and I'm gonna give you the same love, loyalty, honesty, all, you know, all through and through. Like, that's just how I am. So That's my biggest fear, is just not really being the only one. I don't like it. I be having dreams that I be getting cheated on, and I be waking up like, this bitch playing with me. And I be telling my girlfriend, she be like, girl, what is wrong with you? I be like, I be having these dreams a little way too often. But that's probably because subconsciously, like, my body knows that that's what I fear. So I think that's why I be having it, is because I fear it so much. Next question, what do you see in your future? What do I see in my future? I see in my future me being super successful, rebranding, have already rebranded my business, and just celebrating it with family, ring on my finger. I want to be married. I want to have kids. But definitely I see myself traveling still. Business is booming, but also me celebrating it with family. Like, that's a big thing for me. I feel like I've come to an age where I really don't care to bring in any more friends or associates. I'm really interested in business partners. I'm really interested in mentors. I'm really interested in celebrating with family. So anything family oriented, I really see myself like having a 35, like having my 35th birthday with just my family there. And family, and if you know what I mean by family, like if I knew you, if I grew up with you as a friend, or if like you're a really good friend to me and you've never had to, like, you've never crossed the path of being disloyal to me, talking behind my back, you've always been rude with me, you're family to me. That's how I label it. Like, that's just what it is. It's either we friends, it's either we family or we foe. There's no in between. So that's just what it is. You either a family or you a foe. Which one? Which one you want to be? All right, next question. If you were to relocate, where would it be? If I were to relocate, I really was telling my girlfriend that I want to move to Atlanta. But being that I visit Atlanta a little often, I hear a lot of people say there's really not much in Atlanta, as far as like the city. I mean, there's a lot in Atlanta as far as like partying and things like that, but they really, I be hearing like other things about it's really not that great if you were to live there. So honestly, I really don't know where I would want to stay, to be quite honest. If I were to, become a millionaire, I'd probably buy like a huge mansion in Miami, you know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe I need to manifest it. I'm gonna buy a mansion in Miami, you know what I'm saying? I'm a millionaire, okay. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Does your partner get along with your friends and family? Okay, so some people been paying attention that I'm in a relationship. Cause y'all be tripping. Or y'all be knowing it and y'all don't be taking me serious. Yeah, my family and friends love Lex. And I don't know what I would do, to be honest, if they didn't. They love her because they know that she loves me. And that's like a big thing for me. Like, my friends and my family have to get along with you, have to love you, because then, bitch, I don't know what I'm gonna do. They gonna be side-eyeing you and I'm gonna be like, no, I'm gonna check them fools. That's what I'm gonna do. Because that's just me. Like, if I know that, maybe, you had a disagreement or things like that, we're not doing that. We're not gonna argue. We're not gonna do none of that. This is my girlfriend. It is what it is. This is my family. It is what it is. Check yourself. And then I make sure that that's something that, a boundary that doesn't get crossed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have much family and I don't have much friends. So if they don't like you or they don't fuck with you, then I don't know. But my family and friends do love her. They see that she loves me, and they see that she's really been a really a really good person when it comes to me getting back to my full potential or to my full self. You know what I'm saying? For years, I've kind of been broken down to where now I'm super anxious. I'm going through a lot of depression. I'm stressing myself out over things that I don't have to stress out. You know what I'm saying? And she's really been the person that's kind of been like, don't worry about it. Like, relax, just chill. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. So, yes, family and friends do love her. My mom always asks for her. It don't matter if I'm on the phone with her. She always gonna, if she call me, it don't matter what time of the day she gonna call me. She always gonna ask for Lex. She gonna be like, "How's Lex doing? She's good." You know what I'm saying? Family, every single time they see her, they dap her up, they hug her, they, "Hey Lex," you know what I'm saying? So it's always love. It's always love. In another life, would you be my friend, my queen, my wife, my everything? Now, come on. Now, come on. Next question. Next caller. What's a habit you need to work on? Self-reflection. What's a habit that I need to work on? Mm, mm, mm. I think a really big habit for me, to be quite honest with you, is I get bored fast. Like, I have a very, like, my mind is always like, always on 100, and I get bored fast. Like, let's say, for instance, let's say I was playing a game. I just hopped on that game, probably started playing it for 30 seconds. I'll be like, oh, bored. Go to the fridge, grab some wine, start drinking, start watching the, Netflix. I'll get bored watching Netflix and be like, oh, let me do something else. That's just how I am. Like, I'm very bored with a lot of things. And I get bored very fast. Like, not just with tasks, but just things in general. Like, if I'm out and if I'm not feeling it, take me home. I'm bored. Like, I get bored very fucking fast. So that's a huge habit that I probably need to work on. I'll be like, no. I got really better at it, to be quite honest. Where is your spiritual level? That's a really, really good question. And you know why I say that is because spiritually, I've been trying to get very digested in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? The spiritual aspect of it, what it is that I need to work on for myself. Now, I won't sit here and say that I'm every single Saturday I'm at church, because I'm a Seventh-day Adventist, so we go on church on Saturdays. Grew up in a Haitian church, always being at, like, literally being at church the whole day. And if you are a Seventh-day Adventist, you know what I mean, okay? But very in tune with understanding that it's not the religion, it's really your faith in the Lord. And I started to say this like years ago. It's really not about what they want you to know. It's what the relationship that you have with the Most High. What He wants you to know. He's speaking to you. He's bringing you in. He's guiding you. He's protecting you His way. And His way is all that matters. It's not about anybody else and how they do things. It's about how you want to do things with Him, because at the end of the day, He's your best friend, right, God? You're my best friend. So it's really not about the religion, it's about your faith. So as far as my spiritual level, I really don't know even what a spiritual level is, because I feel like we've heard stories about priests or preachers, the people that we actually sit here and look up to and listen to, be doing some really crazy shit, like very, very heinous stuff. And it kind of makes you look at, like, why am I following this person on how to do what I'm supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be at my home, the comfort of my home, learning about the Bible or praying to Him, or, giving myself to him without all the other distractions. That's the reason why, like, my mom, we grew up in a church, but my mom, she does not, I don't remember the last time she stepped in church. I don't want to put her out like that. But literally, that does not make you less than, you know what I'm saying? So as far as the spiritual level, I feel like as long as you talk to him, as long as you pray, as long as you ask him for forgiveness, as long as you give him that gratitude, and you try to figure out what it is that makes you comfortable in his world, that's all that matters. So as far as the spiritual level, I really can't put that figurative on it, because a lot of people, it really be the people that really be out here, you know, praying his word and things like that, that be sitting here judging you, and that be doing everything but what it is that they supposed to do or focus on when it comes to spirituality. So definitely, I don't know. And another story, like I think I went to church a couple months ago. I went to church, and I haven't been to church in years before this. And I went to church, and literally, you know, when you haven't been to church for a minute, it seems like when you walk in, it's like you want to be, you're not seeking for that attention, but you want it. You really want somebody to be like, hey, welcome. Like, how have you been? You really want somebody to show you that. So when you don't get shown that, it's kind of like, wow, like this is the one place, like I've been hiding in a shell, and I came out of my shell to come to church to feel that power, to feel the love, to feel all of that. And I come to church and I'm feeling just like how I felt when I was in my shell. You know what I'm saying? Like, the pastor see me and all was waving, and I don't know if it's because you're more comfortable with your kind, you know what I'm saying? But he was waving and joking with everybody else, and I was like in the back, you know, the back. And it was me and this Jamaican lady and her kids, or people that she was babysitting. She was like older woman, and he just went, didn't even say, hey, welcome. And I know that you know that this is not a familiar face. And he just went, that's it. So it kind of was like, this is why I don't go to church, because I feel like the love isn't always that genuine. And I feel like when you feel in your soul that it is, you know it. I have very high energy vibrations. Like, I could feel when something feels right, something doesn't feel right. So at that moment, after he did that little wave, didn't say 2 words either, I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna try that hard. Like, this would probably be my last time coming here, because if I'm coming out my shell, been going through depression, not talking to nobody, not picking up calls, like, and I needed a sign, that wasn't the sign that I was looking for. But that's just me. So this is the last question. This is actually a business question. It says, are you launching soon? Sounds like you guys are busy body by V. Potentially, maybe soon, but you guys are going to have to just follow my page, and I'll put my business page down below so you guys can go ahead and follow that. But yeah, I'm definitely looking to rebrand and relaunch very, very soon. Hopefully sooner than later. But that is why you guys are going to go ahead and tap that turn on post notifications, and stay tuned for the next video that's coming. Details about what's going on with the relaunch, definitely turn on those post notifications. And that's where I know this wine is super good, because good wine, it don't take too many glasses for you to feel good. So with further ado, I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. And again, thank you guys for taking me to 1K subscribers. I see that shit is at 1,010 subscribers today. And it was at 1,005 subscribers last night. So I really appreciate you guys. You guys are fucking awesome. Love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Because this wine, I need to get to drink my tongue red again. Bye.